Saturday we ended up going down to a beach, Ion Beach or Panhua Beach, and it's just south of where we are, sort of the bottom of the two legs of Phuket. It's one of the legs. So we just took a taxi down on Saturday. We booked a Grab. Taxis are quite expensive in Phuket, we've noticed, in comparison to the other areas of Thailand that we stayed. But for the one day we didn't mind paying it. We stayed a couple of hours on the beach. It was a lovely, lovely beach. It wasn't too overcrowded. There wasn't many tourists. It was just sort of a few beach resorts along the coast. There wasn't really many people who went there, which was nice. Then got up for some lunch. Because it's not really a very touristy area, there wasn't many eateries. Ended up having to stop in one of the beach resorts restaurants for lunch. It was lovely, don't get me wrong, but it was probably the most expensive meal we've had. I think it's quite similar to English prices. And then afterwards we decided to just get a taxi back because we could have spent a couple more hours out on the beach, but it was high tide in a couple hours time anyway. So by the time we got there, found a spot and then got all our bits back up and then got ready to get the taxi. I think we wouldn't have had very long on the beach anyway. Oh, I came back and I got my nails done. Woohoo! And I got these done and my toenails done for 600 baht, which is the equivalent of £15. So generally, I think probably half of what English prices are, and they were absolutely fantastic. So then yesterday, Sunday, so Saturday night, I fell a bit ill and I was actually sick, and then afterwards I had a really bad belly. So yesterday we both woke up and we both had bad bellies, so we didn't really want to do a lot anyway. We hadn't planned to do a lot. Stayed in bed most of the day. We venched out for a bit of... Did we go out for lunch? Yeah, we went out for a bit of lunch and then came back because we weren't feeling great. And then we thought that we ought to pack a few bits and bobs because we've been quite busy today. So we've packed a few things, and then because it was the last day of Phuket Old Town Festival, we decided to go back out to the market stalls to see if there was anything exciting going on. It was very excitable, there was a lot of people out. It was a really, really good atmosphere. So then we nursed our bad bellies all night. We watched a bit of TV, I read some of my book. I finished my book last night. I didn't have that great a sleep, so I woke up at 6. I woke up at 3, not feeling great. But today I felt a lot better. I feel a lot better in myself. I met up with a friend, someone I used to work with. Turned out that she was in Phuket at the same time as me, but she just arrived at the weekend. So we decided to meet up today, and I had the most glorious day. It was wonderful. I sort of was half a tour guide, half sightseeing again. It was wonderful. We went just through the streets of Old Town, which were gorgeous, and I don't know, being with her sort of made me feel like I was seeing it through fresh eyes and seeing how gorgeous the buildings are again, and I don't know, it was just really nice. And I think it's nice to see people that you know when you're away, especially because we're away so long. Like it's really, really nice. So if anyone else wants to come out to see me. Oh, I finished my first book last night. I went to a bookshop on the way to meeting my friend today, and I gave him my old one and I bought a new one. I got a Cecilia Ahern one, so yeah, I'm very happy with that. Oh, I also need to say I bought 2 bikinis last night at the market and a makeup bag, because my makeup bag, I don't really know what's happened to it, but it's sort of deteriorating. So a lot of like, I don't know what it is, like the casing, like the covering of the fabric is like all just peeling off. So I needed a new one anyway because it was just going to make a mess. I got that for 150 baht, which wasn't too bad because it was handmade. And then I got my 2 bikinis, which I was super duper happy about, because looking back at pictures of me and my other 2 that I brought with me, I don't really like them. And they didn't really, when I was swimming, like the tops kept falling down. Like I know I don't have a lot going on up here, but like I don't feel like that's necessary, is it? So I bought 2 new ones. I'm very, very excited to wear them because they are wonderful. They are really, really pretty. And they were only 300 baht, so it was about 750 for both of them. And Steve has finally bought some sunglasses. He did buy some when we were in England because he knew they were going to be expensive and that he could get them really cheap here, but up until last night he decided to just go without. But we bought some last night, just 100 baht, just some cheap ones. I also got this clip. I think this was one of the first days I got here. I wanted a big hair clip anyway, and I knew I'd get one cheap here, so I purposefully didn't bring mine in case they broke or anything, so I could get a cheap one. And I'm pretty sure this was 20 baht, so like 50p-ish. I'm probably not going to see now until I get to Singapore because we're getting on the plane tomorrow. Our plan now is to go and get the washing sorted. I think if I feel up to it, which I think I am, I might drop the washing off at the laundrette and then go and get a massage and then come back for the washing, and then we'll decide what we're having for dinner. Our flight tomorrow to Singapore was meant to be at like 9:45ish, but they've pushed it back a couple of hours, so it's more like midday. So yeah, the next time I see you, we'll probably be in Singapore. So thanks for watching this one. Also, I want to give a shout out to Beth, my bestest, neediest friend ever. She was a bit upset with me that she didn't get the first one, but here it is now. I love you. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in Singapore. So I've just had to check what we did on Saturday. Oh, fantastic. Like I can tell you straight off the bat. And then, what did I do? And then, what did we do afterwards? Oh, that thing started up again.